Once upon a time, King Candy, the imperial head bonbon, and Grand Jujubee of Candyland disappeared. It was a bright sunny morning to everyone's surprise. The king and his fabulous candy castle simply were no longer where they should be. Mr. Mint cuts down big red and white peppermint trees into bite-sized whistles and flutes, creating the sweetest sounding musical instruments ever. My peppermint piccolos have been rather off-key ever since the king left, said Mr. Mint. I certainly hope he returns soon. A lost king is so distressing, said Plumpy, the last of the Plumpatrolls, as he shoves a juicy gingerbread plum into his mouth. Plumpy is the caretaker of the gingerbread plum tree, and his job is to gather up all the ripe plums that fall from the trees. But ever since the king disappeared, Plumpy does more eating than gathering, growing more plum and more plump and more glum with every bite of a plum.
Going.
And what of my Gumdrop Mountain's moans jolly, the official Gumdrop Mountain greeter? They just don't listen and glow the way they used to. Indeed, the pastel-colored sugarcrest ranges does not grow paler and paler every day the king is away. Oh, do cheer up, says the ever hopeful Grandma Nut, who lives in the peanut brittle house. Grandma believes that a very special little girl and boy can find the missing king and his castle right at the end of Candyland Path, if they look hard enough. But whoever can these very special children be? She asked. I know just the two sung to my father. Find my father, the missing king, says Princess Lolly of Lollipop Woods, in a voice as light and airy as the fluffiest marshmallow. He says there's the Candyland kid, courageous and clever and ever so determined. They'll never find the castle king or his castle, Lord Licorice said sourly, for I have hidden them from sight, so all Candyland will be mine. His heart is as hard as raw candy. Oh, it's gloomy, ever grim. Lord Licorice lives very much alone, except for a few bitter chocolate bats to keep him company. Utter nonsense, Queen Frostine says of Lord Licorice plan, peacefully adrift on an ice cream float with an ice cream sea. Warm-hearted, Frosty thinks that Candyland kids will surely find the king, no matter how many times Lord Licorice plus and plan, she adds. Candyland will sparkle again. When the kids pass my molasses swamp, the king and his castle will soon be found, oozes Gloppy, the king's molasses monster, who is definitely more gruesome than gruesome. All of Candyland is ready to help the Candyland kids find the king. Even the gingerbread men from the Cookie Patrol have offered to act as guides along the path. You can help too by moving the gingerbread men cautiously and cleverly along the path all the way to its end. If you do, you'll find the king and his lost castle, and everyone in Candyland will live happily ever after.
Well, we made the Candyland. We found the king and his castle.
Huh?
I said we found the king and his castle then. And all of Candyland is living happily ever after.
The end.
Yay!